I am represent for group 49 to demonstrate our applications of assignment 2, build a backend rental agreement application. To start, as you can see, a notification here is database connected. If it's not connected, the application will not be shown because there's no internet connections. At the first, this is our login screens. You will able to choose a role where you are. You will able to enter your email or your contact. The password could be shown here. For better demonstrate, I'm going to view the guest view. So when I click here, the guest view do not require the account. I click here, you're able to see our application. This is the description and the instruction applications. You are able to browse property, browse user, and rental agreement. Browse property, where you can type any name. For example, as you can see, a list of information has been shown. When you click here, it's getting the data. I want to notify that this image is for the review. This means that the guest cannot view the property images for the privacy policy. And you can see the ID, address, and you're also able to find some user basic information. For example, as you can see, a list of information has been shown here. When you click in, the information show, but not the avatar because again, privacy policy. And you click here, you are not able to use it because you have not registered an account. Let me demonstrate the register phases. We have to implement the input validations. The username we have setting it to be unique. The contact, let me just keep it empty to demonstrate the input validation. You're also able to choose your birthday, the password. This is I intentionally keep it this not matched to visualize the input validation. When you click here, if your input validation is not valid, it will notify you. You can see the notifications here. Please fill correctly. When you hover your mouse in the notation here, invalid phone number, passwords do not match. Let's say your account has been created. Please log in. Now let's start with the owner function. Just sign in. And you can see we have login. The username Luong Bach here, where you're able to manage your property and manage your cooperating host. At first, let me introduce you by selecting an image for edit profile. Click here and edit. Now you can edit profile. Then choose an avatar. Let's say images. For example, if you select an image that have exists 1 megabyte, it will notify you that the image is not valid. Select again an image, a cue card. Alright, let's just save. As you can see, profile updated successfully and the text field is visible. Alright, let me just back to here. In dashboard, you have the overview of your application. We have applied the notification system where you could able to communicate between user. Let's demonstrate property manager. As you can see, you are able to see your property IDs and its status, type, commercial, residential, and its price, address. We have the 4 options of the property manager: create, update, delete, and this is for reload. And let's just demonstrate this. When you click the create button, you will require to view the form. Let's say commercial for better. You will able to choose at most 3 images. Let's say hot words. Email successfully, add new property. You will have a dialog ask whether you confirm. If you don't confirm, it's not do actions. Yes, new property created. Back here, just reload it. Okay, you can see RMIT Hanoi. Let's just edit it. And when you click in a property, you want to edit it. For example, 365 Application Twin Towers Gozi. Click edit. Information loaded. You click update. You're able to edit text field. Let's say back home. Save. Yes. Property update successfully. Come back here. Reload it. Back home. Let's delete a property. A property will be able to delete when there's no cooperating host manages it and it's have no related to rental agreement. For example, let's just delete it. From Sigland. Cannot delete property, have rental agreement or host. But we'll click this RMIT Hanoi. Let's just delete this. Yes. Successfully deleted. You're also able to filter the property by status or by property type, host protector, where you're able to view your cooperating host. Click here, Lady Hong Nhung. You will see the ID, the username, full name, and his or her managing property. Next one is notification systems, where you're able to manage your request or your receive notification. You also filter is by send on if you receive, and filter with request. If the request is denied or approved already, you are not able to click the button here. Next, we're going to demonstrate the host functionality. You can see at the first glance, you're able to see the statistics. You're able to reload it. It's a really long animations. Yeah. Let's say property. In here, you're able to manage or unmanage the property. And you also change the availability of the property you manage. For example, back home, your property loaded, change the availability, unavailable. Site change, yeah, updated successfully. Let's find some property. For example, as you can see, the property loaded, request to manage. Okay, you want to look at the property owner. Successfully request to manage property. The owner Trần Thu Hằng will be received the request information. Let me just go back to the Trần Thu Hằng account and accept for better demonstration of the notifications. Log out. Now I'm going to log in. Okay, notification here. The latest information where you're able to deny or approve. Okay, approve. Okay, and you can see notification of successfully here. The host information where you just accept it. You can see that's the managing property. Let's just demonstration the functionality of the renter. Here's the renter dashboard. In renter, you're able to manage your rental agreement and payment. You can see when you click in, information will be shown. Property the same. You're also able to filter the property. Next, let me demonstrate the create rental agreement. Here, you're able to search the property. Let's search 12. 3 result file. Choose OK. The images, the host, period, the sub-renter by his or her name on ID. Let's say A. A lot of results will be shown. Add this, as, or remove, add. Alright, submit. The notification will be sent to the corresponding host. And chatting upon account will able to approve or deny request. Let me just go back to the chatting upon account to approve. Click the notification. Here, the latest. Dear, my name is. I should proof. Of course. Yes. Okay. Request approved successfully. In here, you will not able to approve the or deny because you already. And here, rental agreement. And you can see the one who you choose accept will appear here. And now I'm going to demonstrate the create a payment. Fill in the form correctly. Choose the agreement. Let's say in the payment method. Submit. Yes. Okay. Purchase successfully. And then you're able to check it in the payment manager. And you can see here. Okay. Back to here. You're able to filter. If not cat. Yeah. No one. Let's get back to the admin. The admin account will not be created by register a new account. If you want to become an admin, contact. Okay, here's the admin dashboard where you can view the statistics of the application. Reload. In here, you will be able to manage all of your current renter, host and owner, and property, payment, and rental agreement. Let me demonstrate it. Renter. In the table view, you're able to see the very brief information. Okay, you click here, avatar, ID, rental agreement, and its main renter, payment, agreement ID, and you're also able to edit the information of the renter. However, you cannot change the profile, avatar, and the username because that's the privacy policy. You were able to edit and click it again. You were able to save it. Yes. Okay, renter uploaded successfully. You're also able to create a new renter account. Okay, username. Okay. Yes. Okay, successfully. Here's the new user. You cannot delete a person where his or her current have rental agreement. For example, cannot delete rental with agreement. However, nothings which have no agreement or payment, just successfully deleted. Okay. The same function to host and owner. Okay, let's come back to the payment. For the privacy data of the user, you cannot edit or delete of the payment. You are only able to create a new one. Create a new one. Payment created successfully, and the new one here, the ID is not the 0 because it's based on the Hibernate characteristics. The property manager, create a new one. You have to select the property type first. Commercial. All right, create. Yes. Okay, property added successfully. The type and the ID will be generated. If you want to see it, you have to log in and log out. Also, you are able to delete a property. For example, delete this guy. All right, delete it. In here, you are able to delete an agreement. I want to notify that if you delete an agreement, this will be the effects on others entity like host and sub-renter. Delete. Yes. Yep, successfully deleted. And that is the end of the demonstration of the application. And now we're going to demonstrate the database. Okay, as you can see, we are using nouns. We have a bunch of table. For the user, we have renter in a separate table, owner, host, and admin. For the host, I have the table host property, where depicts the relationship between host ID and property host rental agreement, the same idea. Notifications, where you have the two-time notification request and an ID and the content of the application. Since the content is quite long, so we use LOB, the header, and notification received. Property images, sub-renter and rental agreement and subtenant rental agreement, and it saves the main renter as the function key. Yes, that is the end of the demonstration and review of database. Thank you for listening.